Before you start publishing with Kindle Direct Publishing, or KDP for short, you have to create an account. Once you do that, you can log in, and at the very top menu you have Bookshelf. If you click on that, you will see all the books in your KDP account. If you don't have any, you can just click on the Create button and select whether you want to publish an ebook, paperback, or hardcover. Regardless, whichever you select, you'll be able to create a version of that book later on. We're going to click on ebook because that's what we want to start with. Once you get there, you will see 3 tabs at the top: Kindle ebook details, content, and pricing. Each of them has multiple sections that you have to fill out before you can publish your book. On the Details tab, you have to specify the language for your book. Once you do that, you scroll down to Book Title, and then you also have an option to provide a subtitle, but you don't have to. If your book is part of a series, you can select the Add Series Detail, and that will save your setting, and then you can specify if it's a new series or existing series. This is not an edition, this is a series of a book. Edition number tells the reader which version of the book they have. The first one, which is the original version, doesn't require you to put the number 1 there. You can just leave it blank. However, if you make any major changes to the book, maybe the page count changes by more than 10%, book detail, etc., then you have to specify which edition that is. You do not have to change the edition number for minor changes such as typos or capitalization fixes. These do not require a new edition number. Significant changes to both book title and author name are not allowed and will require you to republish the book as a new title with a disclaimer. In this section, you also want to provide the authors and contributors. Contributors will be anyone who's like an editor, illustrator, etc. And you can list them in these sections. If you have anyone that has a middle name or initial, that's only available for paperback and hardcover, not ebooks. So if you want to add it to an ebook, you would have to contact KDP support. You can also publish your books under a pen name, but you just have to set up the KDP account under your real name, and then when you specify the author, you would specify the pen name. In this section, you can also provide description for your book, which is super helpful and important for your readers to get to know who you are, what the book is about, what are the contents, what's your writing style, etc. The way you format the description, you can just start typing. You can use the text editor or basic HTML, and you can click on the source icon to see how the HTML is formatting the text. Now, there are many HTML tags supported, and I will have a video describing in detail how to format your description. But be aware that the number of characters for your description, it also counts HTML tags. If you are the author and you own the rights to your book, you can specify it, as well as if this is a public domain work. Under the keywords, you want to specify the words that people will be searching for to find your book. This is really super important. You can use such plugins as Publisher Rocket, or maybe do research online, maybe look at books that are similar to your book or in similar genre, etc. Now, if you're just publishing right now, but you don't have time to do all the research yet, you can just come back to it and edit the keywords that you specified at any time. Now, picking categories is also super important because this is how sometimes readers browse through different categories to find books they might be interested in. You can specify 2 categories here by drilling down the main categories to subcategories. Once you select 2, you have to save. You can always change it anytime, and if you need more than 2 categories, you can actually contact KDP customer service to add them to your book. You can also get an idea of what category you should be using if you look for books that are similar to yours. Under age and grade range, you can specify the age for your book or grade for your book if you're publishing a children's book. Otherwise, you can leave it blank. It's optional. Under pre-order, you can say, I'm ready to release my book now. It says it's going to be available within 72 hours, but most of the time it's available within 24 hours. You also have the option to have your book available for pre-order, but there are some criteria that you have to fulfill. Like, for example, you can set it up as a pre-order, then there are deadlines by by which time you have to have the manuscript uploaded, etc. So you want to read about it. Once you're done with this, we want to click Save and Continue to move on to the Content tab. Under the Content tab, we're going to provide the meat of the book, which is the manuscript, the cover, and actually preview our book. Now, it's very important to read exactly what formats are accepted for manuscript, because ebook formats are different than paperback or hardcover formats. So you want to read about them in the KDP content guidelines. For example, for ebook, you can use KPF, EPUB, doc file, which is a Word file, or KPF files. You can also use actually a PDF, and I have a video on some of the issues that you may face if you're using a PDF as an upload for your ebook. You can also add digital rights management to your ebook by checking the checkbox below the manuscript. However, once you publish your book, you cannot change the DRM settings. So you want to make sure you understand what it is. DRM rights add additional protection for your ebook. However, they also make it more difficult to share your ebook. So you want to make sure you understand what it is. I leave all of mine unchecked. Once I uploaded my manuscript, it identified one spelling error, and you can review the error, see what it is, you can ignore it or correct it. However, you should always spell check your manuscript in your text editor and not rely on this tool to identify or spelling mistakes, because it's very limited. Most people totally judge book by their cover, so this is one of the most important section of this KDP upload process. Here you can upload your cover in two different ways. You can use the Amazon Cover Creator, and it's not the best tool, and I'll have a quick video on that, how to use it. However, if you are strapped for time and you have your manuscript ready and you're just ready to publish and you just don't have a cover that you're satisfied with, you don't have time to do it right now, but you want to publish ASAP, you can use that tool and put something quickly together, use it, and it will perfectly fit your book, and then come back to it later and you can upload a new cover that you designed somewhere else. Like I use Canva for my covers, and you can upload it as a JPEG or TIFF, not a PNG, at any time, as long as the metadata like your name, the title, subtitles is still the same. You can update the cover at any time. Quick tip, if you have a cover like I do that's wide, you may want to add a slight border around the edges so it doesn't disappear against the white background. But this is only true for your ebook, because if you do add a border to a paperback or hardcover, there are all kinds of issues. Once you upload your manuscript and your cover, you will have to launch the previewer. You won't be able to continue forward until you approve and review formatting and quality issues, just to make sure that everything is as you intended. You will be able to mock preview your ebook on a tablet and Kindle. Now, you don't have to go through all this process just to preview your ebook. You can actually download the Kindle previewer on your computer, upload a copy of your manuscript, and check that everything is formatted as you intended. You can also send a copy of your ebook to your Kindle address and preview it in Kindle Reader. Here you also have to specify the ISBN number for your book. Your ebook does not require an ISBN number to be published with KDP. However, you do need one for paperbacks and hardcover. Amazon can assign you an ISBN number. However, you won't be able to use that ISBN number if you want to publish somewhere else. If you want to publish in multiple places, you will need your own, and that means you will have to pay for them. Once it's assigned, that's it. You won't be able to change the ISBN number unless you republish it as a new title. If you use the free ISBN number with Amazon, they will automatically register you as independently published with Bowker, which is an agency that basically tracks the ISBN numbers. If you use your own, you will have to do that registration, and you want to make sure it matches exactly what's in the Amazon KDP account. Once you click Save and Continue, jumping into ebook pricing section, at the very top you can specify whether you want to opt in to the KDP Select enrollment. You do not have to opt in right away. You can just research the program, see if you like it, and then come back to it and enroll. If you do select it right away, then you have to be aware that your ebook has to be exclusive to Kindle. You won't be able to publish it to iBooks or Google Books for 90 days. You can publish your paperback and hardcover in other marketplaces, just not the ebook. Before you start selling your book, you have to specify where you want to sell it. If you are the author and hold worldwide rights, you can select that option, or you can select individual territories. Then you have to select the marketplace, Amazon.com or UK, or whichever marketplace you want to sell your ebook. Under pricing, royalty, and distribution, you can select between two royalty plans, 35% and 70%. Each of them has three different variables. If I select the 70% royalty plan, then I get that amount in royalty, but I have to pay ebook delivery fee, which is based on your file size. In my case, the file size is 4.25 megabytes, and the delivery fee in the US it's 15 cents per 1 megabyte. That means I would be charged 64 cents per each ebook. On top of it, I have to price my book between $2.99 and $9.99. If I choose the 35% royalty plan, then I get that amount in royalty plan, but I don't get charged for delivery fee, so that's zero. And I can price my book between $199 and $200. Now, if you want to offer your ebook for free, you would have to enroll in the KDP Select program. And under that program, you can offer your book for free for 5 days out of the 90-day enrollment period. Now, the pricing is converted for each of the different marketplaces, but you can adjust it manually as well. After you're satisfied with your pricing, you can scroll down, just read the terms and conditions, and then if you're ready, you can publish your Kindle ebook. At this moment, we're just going to save a draft. If you save it as draft, it shows up as draft in your bookshelf. And then if you hover over the 4 dots on the right, you will have some options. You can do pretty much anything with the book at this point because it's still a draft. You can edit the details, content, pricing, you can enroll in KDP Select, you can archive the title, add to a series, or delete it completely. The only time you won't be able to delete the book if an ISBN number has been assigned to it. Once you confirm you want to publish your book, you will get a message, congratulations, and then it will show up as in review. And after that, if everything is good in the review process, there are no issues with your cover, with your manuscript, etc., you will receive an email from KDP saying, congratulations, your book is live and now it's ready for purchase. So thanks so much for watching and good luck.